We are here on the brand new season of Minecraft Gens on the #1 gen server out there, Hxroic.EnchantedMC.net. And as you guys can see, Start of the World is currently underway. Everybody's actually loading up. There's gonna be like 1,000 players on Start of the World. And to kickstart this season, I'm actually giving away one of the Start of the World bundles. And to go ahead and kickstart the season, I'm actually giving away 1,000 credits to 2 different winners. All you have to do is comment your IGN down below and subscribe to my channel. Now, if you guys watch these showcase, we are actually doing a solo series. I was debating doing a free-to-play and then just going in normal solo. I think I'm just gonna go normal solo because I want to go ahead and designate a free-to-play series for one that I absolutely know I can grind and get super rich free-to-play. Nonetheless, go ahead and /reclaim. We should get our enchanted rank. And then we do also have some credits to buy the Start of the World bundle. So we have the starter bundle, 2,500 credits, 1 Start of the World loot box, the gold pass, 2 pet slots, as well as the premium bundle, so 5 Start of the World loot boxes, 2 zebra companions, a builder's wand, which is going to be massive. Since I am solo, I literally have to build all the farms, the generators, all that stuff on my own. And then from these loot boxes, we obviously want the brand new ocean set. If we do /sets, a 0.25x to the money/level family obviously helps with prestiges, get more money to upgrade generators. You can actually also get like totems and currencies, and I need as many pets as possible. Go ahead and see if we can get some decent upgrades. I'll throw 3 of them down at a time now. We're getting some coined pouches. We definitely need that coin boosters, book of rarity, and a generator energizer. Okay, orb crystal, book of experience. Okay, plenty of crystal boxes. The last 3 down, we literally just need the ocean set. It would actually be such a massive pull if we can pull that right off the bat. Some more pouches, beat skin, a book of rarity, tool of perks. Yikes, bro. But nonetheless, I think the first thing I probably want to go ahead and actually do is set up our hay block generator farm. So IS create, we've got ourselves a little void island here. And I'm gonna go ahead and just set up like the bare minimum grinder just for Start of the World, and then we'll go ahead and get into grinding. But actually, do I have, oh dude, I actually did get some totem boxes. I need to use those. Then let me use these pet boxes. We got a money pet, we got a coin pet, we got an orb pet, and a pass pet. That's practically all we need right now. And then a couple tier 4 totems, please. A coin totem and a level totem, which, speaking of which, I think I only have 1 slot. You have to buy a totem slot. There we go. Go ahead and use both of the totems. I'll throw this down really quickly so we can go ahead and also throw down our generators. Okay, well, we have our tiny little temporary farm set up. I'm gonna go ahead and throw these generators down, except I don't have a chunk collector. And then I was also thinking about it when I was setting up the farm. I also don't have like a VPS or console client, so I'll need an alt online 24/7 to keep these AFK'd. But unless, I don't really care about the tier 1s. They're gonna drop into the void. So the next thing I want to go ahead and actually do, if you guys watch the showcase video, I have a strategy that I believe will work for a solo. So the world that I'm gonna be starting in is the mining world, and with the sole idea of getting as much orbs as possible, because as you guys know, with orbs you buy companions, and the companions actually help you level up faster, which means you prestige faster. And those orbs you can actually transfer over to the other worlds, like the lake world and then the farming world. And like, look at that, the top enchant requires prestige 250. So if you don't have decent companions, that is going to take a hot minute to get there. But first things first, how do I turn it off so I literally can't see anybody here? I don't want to see any of you. Goodbye. Then we do have 250 million coins just from the Start of the World loot boxes. And actually, before we get into that, I want to go ahead and buy the diamond pass for an extra 1,000 credits, because we got the gold pass from our bundle. But if we buy the diamond pass for 1,000 credits, we can go ahead and start up some challenges as well. So what are we dealing with? Farm blocks, mine blocks, playtime, voting. I need to go ahead and actually vote, and then farming blocks once again. And then we might as well, we did get 5 perks. Go ahead and roll our perk. Ender perk 4. I can't be too picky right now. That's actually orbs. It's not horrible. Printer 1. 30% money. No, thank you. Money 3. Magnet 3. I'm keeping that. Enchant 40%. Level 30%. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna be keeping that. I cannot complain there. It is literally Start of the World. And then with our coins, we probably want to go and upgrade like speed and max that out, max out haste as well, and the rest of our coins into coin greed. Almost 5,000 levels. And you guys know the strategy. Go ahead and turn on fly boost, roughly like 1.5%, somewhere around there. Also, go ahead and get the auto clicker going and practically just fly around like an absolute madman and let it all work for you. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with this, work on our pass, work on upgrading the pickaxe, and then I actually might go ahead and run a stream as well. So nonetheless, this is what I'm gonna be doing for a little bit. In actually perfect timing, there's currently a global mining event for 15 minutes. Yeah, I'll go ahead and work on leveling up, getting prestiges. And I'm pretty sure the mining doesn't even really get good until you get obviously orb greed, which I didn't even realize I already have it unlocked. So I need a decent amount of levels into that. And then ghost is really good at the earthquake enchant, electricity, and I think that's pretty much it. And I haven't even tested out these brand new enchants, so I guess we'll see later on in the season. Okay guys, we just went ahead and did like an hour-and-a-half stream. Tons of people showed up, so thank you to everybody that did. We did some giveaways as well, but we made a little bit of progress. If we check out our pickaxe, almost orb greed to 5,000. Coin greed is completely maxed. We can actually probably go ahead and max out key finder right here, or close. Level 975 out of 1,000. But as you can also notice, we're starting to make some mine keys, which is pretty good. And then we have almost almost 100 million orbs in total. So I'm kind of considering switching on over now to the lake. We just hit prestige 5. So as a matter of fact, can switch to copper now, make a little bit more money while we are grinding, but it's super slow. Now, if we go ahead and go slash lake, where are the companions? Right here. I think we should be able to buy a decent amount, 37.5 million for 50 companions. Go ahead and buy 50, go ahead and buy another 50, buy as many as possible in slash companions. Go ahead and fuse literally all of them together and then equip best. Now, it should actually help us out if we switch on over to our fishing rod now. We do have a little bit of lake coins from our Start of the World loot box. Pretty much just dump all that into coin greed, and then we are going to start auto fishing until we hit maybe, bro, prestige 25 is a while away, but we need shards to go ahead and start working on attributes. So I'm probably going to bounce back and forth between fishing and mining in today's episode, and then hopefully the next episode we can dive deep into the hoe in the farming world. And then also from our past, we do have some stuff to go ahead and claim. We actually did a decent amount of tiers. We got all these free tiers, we got all the gold, the diamonds, all the way up to tier 10 even. So slash pass claim, we got some pet boxes, some booster boxes. Let's go ahead and actually throw all these down and use those. Once again, do some more fusioning. You know, I actually don't think we have any traits. We have 12 traits and then we have 12 dice. What do I want to worry about right now? Probably the coin pet, honestly. The coin pet and the orb pet. That is like all that matters. So can we get buff 3? It would be so clutch. We literally just rolled straight experience for like 7 straight. Experience 3 again, buff 1. I mean, I'm gonna take it. That's actually insanely unlucky. And then buff 2 on our orb pet. Okay. Pet stats, if we can get triple green, I'm fine with it. Nope. Triple green, that is going to work for me. And then orb pet, triple green, come on, triple green again. And that's honestly going to do it as well. I really cannot complain. We are kind of broke with these stats and the traits, but decent upgrades to the pets nonetheless. Now let's actually go ahead and turn on our auto fisher here, start progressing a little bit in the lake world. I don't really know how long it's going to take to prestige. If I remember from last season correctly, it actually takes a fat minute to start gaining prestiges in the fishing world until you really start to upgrade and get these enchants. Yeah, like this enchant, prestige 5, prestige 10, 15, 25, 25, 35, all the way up to 250. So I'm gonna go ahead and start fishing for a little bit. I'll bring you guys back in a second. Okay, we're back a couple of hours later. We have been fishing. We're only prestige 7. It actually goes so slow. But if we look at our rod, we went ahead and maxed out bait. We maxed out coin greed. We're getting pretty close to actually maxing out key finder as well. And then we had one more perk. So I rolled it. We got momentum 2, which is like a 20% level boost, I believe. And we do actually have a lucky block to open. Pet special stats. I'll actually take it. Now let me throw these crab traps down as well. But shout out to expenses. They went ahead and gave me an infinite hopper, which I actually needed for my island. As you guys know, I literally wasn't collecting any loot from our gens. So there we go. We now have an infinite hopper. It all should be going into there. And I do have 144 slots, so I should probably go ahead and place those down here soon. But the only thing is, it doesn't really matter until I have an alt or something here for me, which that also should be getting fixed here soon. One of my friends is going to run a VPS 24/7 for me, so I shouldn't have to worry about that either. I'm probably going to go ahead and get back into mining just because the progress in the fishing world right now is actually so slow. I should probably go ahead and try to get better companions. And obviously that means I need more orbs for mining. We need to go ahead and max out orb greed. But first, before we go ahead and do that, you guys can see we have more credits to spend. And that is actually for something brand new this season, the brand new minions. If you guys play dungeons, these are pretty much like the heroes on dungeons. You buy them literally one time and you keep them for every other season that you play gens. So right here, right now, I want to go ahead and spend 7,500 credits to buy the farming minion. We're going to buy the miner minion, and we're also buying the fishing minion as well. So now we have literally all 3 of the minions. If we actually go ahead and do slash minion, I'm pretty sure all we have to do is literally just mine, and then he should auto spawn in at some point. Yeah, we actually hit prestige 5 to unlock the ghost enchant. I need to go ahead and actually start dumping a ton of coins into ghost as well as orb greed. Still need over 10,000 levels into orb greed. But there's actually a couple of global boosters active right now, so that's kind of why I wanted to go ahead and switch on over, because the server went down for a little bit. To compensate, they went ahead and activated a 1x booster. So I'm gonna go ahead and take full advantage of it, the level booster as well as the orb boost, and actually, as a matter of fact, the coin boost as well, and try to mine as much as possible. And hopefully we do make a little bit of progress, which, thinking about, I should also do quests in today's episode, because you unlock more slots, more gen slots that is, except you have to start in the farming world, then you go to the lake, and then you go to the mining, and you pretty much start all over. So we'll see. But mining for right now it is. Okay, we have now got an alt on a VPS. Shout out to Uash. If you guys know Uash from Factions, he's actually the person that went ahead and actually made my 9,000 subscriber texture pack. And he's got an alt for me. It should be here 24/7. But with that said, that means we need to go ahead and actually place down a ton of generators. We currently have 628 million. Divide that by 154. So we can spend roughly $4 million per generator. We got to buy just over 2 stacks of them. $4 million per generator. Where is that at glowstone blocks. Tier 15. Oh, you actually buy them in stacks now too? Okay, there we go. That's a nice little quality of life change. Instead of having to break your finger by buying thousands of generators at the end of the season. Because let's be realistic, as a solo, the max I'll probably get, like max I'll get, since I know what I'm doing this season, I have to grind all of the worlds. Max is probably like 5,000 generators. Okay, this should be the remaining generators that we need. And somehow, some reason, my math was off maybe. I still have $320 million to spend. The calculator app lied to me, bro. Go ahead and cover that on top so I don't spawn on top. And now do /generators. Go ahead and click Q. Okay, I wasn't wrong. I can only upgrade a certain amount of them. I can only upgrade, let's see, as many as possible. So we've got 106 to the very next tier. So we got 48 left to go ahead and upgrade $144 million. With that being said, we should now go ahead and start making a decent amount of drops. But now back to the mine and getting grinding. As you guys can see, the boosters actually got extended by like 3 hours because the server crashed again. So with that being said, I want to go ahead and take full advantage of those. And I think probably just go ahead and do a ton of grinding in the mine. I'm literally still in prestige 5 and I need as many orbs as possible. Because just go ahead and buy 50 companions here. It's 250 million orbs. So I need to max out orb greed as fast as possible. But just for right now, I'm gonna go ahead and buy as many companions as I can. I can almost buy 10. Okay, hold on. Give me like 30 seconds. I should be able to buy them. The better companions I get, the faster I level up, the faster I prestige, the better enchants I unlock. And it kind of just goes in one big circle. And then I can go ahead and switch on over to the very next world. Let's go ahead and buy 10 of those. /companions. Go ahead and fuse any that we do gods. And then fuse them all. And then equip our best. And we went from a 5x boost to a 6.72. It's better than nothing. Especially because I'm going to be here for the next couple of hours probably. Wait, we have so many milestones to collect already. Like a page and a half. And then 9 from fishing as well. From this, we're actually to get loot boxes. Thank you. Credits. Monthly crates. Tool perks. A bunch of boosters. Bunch of pet stuff. But most specifically, I wanted the loot boxes. Oh, and some more totems. Thank you. Absolutely will take those. Yo, hello? That's actually insane. 5 Star of the World loot boxes and a bunch of totem boxes as well. Let me open the tier 4. Yes, dude. Tier 4 orb totem. Tier 3 pass totem. I didn't have one of those yet. Another tier 4 orb. Bro, I can already totem merge them and get a 1 star. Bro, oh, tier 4 enchant totem as well. And a money totem. Dude, that was actually a massive pull. Both of those, all of those were massive. And then 5 loot box Star of the World. Let me go ahead and actually throw 2 of these down at a time. Please, I beg for the new set. It'd actually be insane. If I could pull that, I would be so up. Please, 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 please. Come on now. Pet box enchanted and monthly crates. No. Getting some more boosters, some more coin pouches, money pouches, tool perks, infinite hopper. What a fat yikes, dude. Speaking of which, actually, I do have a decent amount of books of experience and book of rarities. Would it be worth right now to actually go ahead and already use them? Mythical money pet, legendary plus coin almost maxed out. I guess our orb pet isn't even close to being maxed out yet either. And either's our past pet. So I guess we're good if I don't get any more upgrades to the pets. Final loot box though. Last chance for the brand new ocean set, but I'm so hyped about the totems just from doing milestones grinding on the server. We're getting a bunch of free stuff. I actually think I need to buy some totem slots. Fireball skin. Is that for the hoe, I think? Yeah, it is. Okay, which that's not even a priority right now. I haven't even touched the farming world yet. Now, how much are actually totem slots? 250. How many do I need? I think 3 still. We have just enough credits for that. Go ahead and buy 1. There is 2. And our last one. Now, totem merging. Go ahead and get our 1 star tier 4 orb. 1.57x boost. And then go ahead and equip our enchant totem as well. And then lastly, our money totem. Okay, that is good for right now. Back into the grinding. When do I actually unlock my next crystal? I do have it open, but I don't think I have any actual crystal box like enchants. For actual enchants themselves, they'll just be like orb boost or like a coin boost, which actually I wouldn't mind a coin boost right now. Let me open these. Key finder, no thank you. Orb, no thank you, no thank you, no thank you. 156%. It's already a pretty high percent chance to work. 154, 159, 191 orb, and 159 coin. Go ahead and apply it. And it did indeed work. Okay, now we got a little coin boost as well. Okay, we're back. We have once again been grinding for a couple of hours. You guys can see the global boosters are about to go ahead and run out. And now with that being said, we actually have enough coins to max out orb greed. So there we go. Then we also should have unlocked the earthquake enchant and then gold digger here in 2 prestiges as well, which I'm actually noticing it's a lot harder to gain levels in prestige this season. I think it takes more levels per prestige if I'm not wrong. With that being said, we do have 16 billion coins saved up. We could get 1.1k levels into earthquake or 2.3 into ghost. Let's go ahead and like split it in the middle. 750 levels into earthquake, the rest into ghost. 1.6k levels. And we do also have almost 3 billion orbs, which I'll probably actually wait until we get to the very next block to use those, the gold block. We got a lucky block to go ahead and use, a tier 2 totem box. We pulled a level totem, and we actually do have some more slots to go ahead and place down 233 in total. And then I am about to go ahead and hop off for the night. Got $174 million to spend. And there we go. They are now all completely down. So hopefully overnight, with the alt being here, we should make a decent amount of ISTOP value. If we actually look in the hopper at the time being, $130 million. So might as well go ahead and actually sell. And actually, as a matter of fact, we just made 760 million. Wait, okay. Slash generators. We could actually go ahead and upgrade all those to the very next tier, tier 16, and then a 1.1 billion to upgrade all of them to the very next tier. Let's just waste all the money that we do have. Upgraded 79 of them in total. And we do also have a decent amount of mine keys. I'm actually gonna use all these because you can get some more gen slots out of those. Let's pop all of our lake ones open, our mine keys as well. Got some pet boxes, book of experience, some more keys out of that. And we do have some normals and enchanted to use. 8 monthly crates, hello. And now we're out. Go ahead and fusion our pets one more time in today's episode. Possibly any upgrades, mythical money. Let's actually go ahead and get rid of all the basic pets. Mythical money, mythical coin pet, mythical plus orb, mythical pass. With that actually being said, let me use our book of rarities on our pets right now as well. Because once you get them to the enchanted level, can't actually use book of rarities anymore. They become useless. There we go. Mythical plus coin. Now it's now enchanted. Get our orb pet to enchanted as well. 2 levels in the money pet that is now enchanted. And the pass pet is mythical plus. And I'm gonna throw literally all the book of experience on the orb pet and then as well as the coin pets. Probably still do not have many stats. Not necessarily. I can probably roll better than buff 1. Never mind. I lied. We literally ended up on buff 1 anyways. Now I'm probably gonna head on over to the lake world. You guys can see I have 2.9 billion orbs. I'm starting to make a good amount of orbs that I want to spend straight into companions, get a bunch of companions for the lake world. And I'm gonna go ahead and do a bunch of fishing here tonight, probably edit this video and hopefully get to prestige 25 where I can finally get shard greed. And now we are literally out of orbs, but okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get to fishing. That is probably gonna go ahead and do it for the very first episode of gens. We are roughly like 9 hours into the season and we've literally made so much progress. I don't even think I've logged off. We're 7.5 hours in, but nonetheless, thank you guys for watching all the way to the end of the episode and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.